Rob and Lew. We're back again with our second episode of GOAT Talk. In the first episode, pretty much the main topic was the NBA Finals and the Lakers versus the Miami Heat. And last night that came to a conclusion, as I foresaw. I said Game 6. I think you had your Heat taking it 7 games. I mean, you got Game 5 right, but I said Lakers was gonna take it in 6. I did say that.
I thought we were gonna be able to.
So the Lakers. If y'all were able to push it to 7, I wouldn't have been surprised, but I predicted 6. Lakers got their 17th championship. LeBron got his 4th ring and 4th Finals MVP. Congrats to that man. I think LeBron is at the moment the greatest athlete on the planet. Not just because of what he does on the court, but off the court, handles his business the right way, as a professional should. So my hat's off to him. Congrats on winning that fourth ring. I want to also say congratulations to say Adam Silver, just because I feel like he did a great job pulling it off, and I liked the speech last night too, just because he didn't just address basketball. Like it was a lot of other things going on in the world, especially when basketball picked back up this year as far as social and racial injustice. So I feel like that was good for him to address that last night as well. So what you think about your Heat going forward? Jimmy's y'all best player. You think y'all gonna add any more pieces in the offseason and possibly be back?
I mean, I would like. All right, I guess I'll say I was disappointed last night. I thought Jimmy would have came out, have a better game. He only had like 12 points.
Yeah.
I think Bam was the only one that had over 20. So I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, going forward, we just need that superstar that can put the ball in the hole pretty much. We need like a KD type player, somebody that can just put pressure on the defense pretty much the whole 48 minutes. So going forward, I mean, Jimmy a good piece. He played winning basketball, but don't get me wrong, we're gonna need that superstar that can put the ball in the basket. And hopefully Bam can step up and get a mid-range jumper. I feel like if he do that, then we'll be pretty much set, because he could put pressure on the defense too if he get a jumper. But as far as free agent signing, I don't know if we would get any free agent. I mean, I know Jay Crowder, I think this is last year. He about to leave. He played himself into a pretty good contract. I mean, we got Iguodala another year. Tyler Hero and them, they still on their rookie contract, so they're gonna beat us. So
yeah.
I mean, I just know we're gonna be attractive now. Miami back, we playing good basketball, so hopefully we can be able to find a good piece somewhere.
Yeah, I know if I was a free agent, I definitely would want to play in Miami. Why not go to South Beach? Yeah. You think if y'all had Dragic the whole series, you think it would have been different? I forgot to mention that in the first episode. Because like he didn't play most of the this final series, did he?
No, he played like for probably the first quarter and a half of the first game.
Yeah, because he got hurt, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt.
And he had been balling throughout the playoffs up until the finals. So you think if he was healthy throughout the whole series, you think y'all might have been able to push a Game 7 in?
Nah, I feel like I wouldn't say he was the reason why we didn't make it to a Game 7. I mean, it's next man up. Honestly, to tell the truth, I don't think it'll matter, man. Lakers playing great defense. Usually, Dragic get all his points in the paint. AD wasn't having that, man. I gotta be honest. I don't think having Dragic probably would have changed anything, the outcome or anything. Because at the end of the day, the Lakers didn't even have Avery Bradley, so
true.
The Lakers can make a strong case for that too. So
yeah, that's true. They didn't have him because he didn't play in the bubble at all. Yeah, that is right.
Nah, he didn't even play at all, and I think he at least averaged 14 points, 15 points a game at least.
Yeah, and he's a lockdown defender. He's real good on defense.
So
like So NBA, I'm just real curious to see what's gonna happen next year. I mean, yeah, LeBron's had the longest prime we've ever seen, but yet he's still gonna be older next year. Kevin Durant's coming back. I'm pretty sure the Warriors are trying to reload.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the Clippers are gonna do. I mean, I know Doc Rivers is gone now. I believe he's with the Sixers now on my team, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna play out. But Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, what we gonna do with those two guys? Because it seems like they can't play together for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The Celtics, they gonna keep getting better. The Raptors somehow always seem to be in the mix every year. So what do you see going forward with the NBA next year? Like, who you think is gonna be the top teams in each conference?
I'm gonna roll with the Nets. They did pretty good. They was an AC without pretty much Kyrie and KD. I think adding them will be pretty good piece. They'll be like probably top 3 in the East. It just depends, man. Kyrie kind of toxic, so
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
so that's one thing I was like, because I don't know if they're gonna actually be good. Because I don't know, for whatever reason, it seemed to me like the Celtics were better without Kyrie, even though he's the best player. And then the same thing, I feel like the Nets won more games without Kyrie this year too. So
Yeah,
I mean, like, I don't know. And then we don't know if him and KD can actually even play together.
yeah, but I think Kyrie pull it together. I feel like he got a lot of respect for KD. So not saying he didn't have respect for LeBron or anybody else he played with, but it feel like
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie one of them players. He want somebody to have that Kobe mentality. I feel like he respect players like that more. Not to say like he don't respect LeBron as greatness, but
Did you see the little comment he made? He was like, "Oh, like finally, I got somebody with me that can go get a bucket too." I was
yeah,
like, "Whoa!"
yeah,
I feel like that was a shot at LeBron. Like
uh,
LeBron can't get buckets.
yeah. It definitely was a shot. Can't. It was a shot, but LeBron threw a shot back too. So
Fair enough. And I guess I could see them possibly in the at least top three. I know there was some talks about the Sixers shopping Ben Simmons to the Timberwolves for that number one pick. I heard some talk about that. Honestly, me being a Sixers fan, I love Ben Simmons, but if I had to pick which one I'm gonna keep out of him and Joel Embiid, I'm probably gonna say Embiid.
yeah,
And then if you get the number one pick, possibly pick up LaMelo, because he can space the floor and he can pass the rock too. So, I mean, and it'll open some things up for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has to stay healthy too, though. And then,
yeah.
I mean, if that did happen and they shot Ben Simmons to the Timberwolves, honestly, I think that'd be better for his career anyways, because then he don't got to play point guard because they got D'Angelo Russell. They could just move him to the 3 or to the 4.
Yeah.
Then, you don't got to worry. His jump shot isn't as much of a thing, if he's on a team with another point guard already. He don't gotta handle, have ball handling responsibilities. So I feel like that'll be good for both their careers. But that's if that's something that happens. What are the Rockets doing? Oh, what is they keeping Westbrook? Well, like, what are they
Um,
doing?
yeah. That for so far, they pretty much keeping him, man. Right now.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that working out, honestly,
No, I didn't
because it's
either.
basketball. Both of them need the ball in their hand. I
But
didn't see that working out at all.
but like I tell people all the time, man, James Harden can focus more on hitting shots. I mean, hitting 2-pointers, like build that mid range game like Kobe, because he already kind of unstoppable. He can draw fouls like Kobe and D Wade, how they used to post up.
Yeah.
Like, he don't got to post up like back him down, but back him down, hit that fadeaway jumper. I think he need to add that to his game because sometimes they be needing 2-pointers to keep them going instead of trying to shoot 10 threes back to back. Like, y'all already missing. Like, y'all need a quick two. If he can add that to his game, I think that it'll be crazy.
And for me, the knock I've always had on James Harden is the man don't play on defense. That's always like,
But you can't
like
say that. Not this year, man. Not this year.
I mean, yeah, he improved a little bit, but it's like, dude, you've been in the league this long now. You want to start playing defense? Like
Yeah.
I know I've been saying this for years. When people ask me, "Oh, at the 2 guard, who you taking?" I've been saying this probably since like 2013. Like, I would take Jimmy Butler and Klay Thompson both over James Harden. People be looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, he scored a lot of points, but he also gives up a lot of points too.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd rather have a dude that can play defense and can also score too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me personally. I mean, yeah, he's unstoppable, pretty much offensively, in the regular season. Postseason, it's a little, it's a different story. But I'd just rather have a guy that plays defense. That's really been like my knock on the brothers, But other than that, I mean, he's a baller though, he's a very efficient scorer, and just don't play no defense.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, but they'll be all right though. I think they got a better whoever they hire as a coach, it'll be better than D'Antoni. His system involves around not playing defense. So
who's playing center for them? What's the man's name? The sneakerhead.
Oh, you talking about now?
Yeah, but they traded Capella to the Hawks.
PJ Tucker.
To see how the Hawks stand out next year too. Trey Young a baller. Trey Young's a baller.
So PJ Tucker was playing center.
Yeah, he like what 6'5"?
Yeah, he only like 6'6", 6'5". So
playing center.
Yeah, small ball that ain't work out against the Lakers. So
I mean, because I guess the Lakers version of small ball is putting Anthony Davis at center, but he like what 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah, but
and he's very skilled. You know what I'm saying? Like he can dude can move. To say he that big, like dude's real skilled.
Yeah, but I'll probably give you my top. I think my top three teams would be from the West next year. I probably do Lakers. Man, I probably the Lakers. I think Golden State will be back in the conversation.
I was saying the same thing.
And the last spot kind of hard. I go with either Denver or the Clippers, but regular season wise, I'll just roll with the Denver. They'll finish top three seeding wise.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the Clippers, man. That seemed like that team just fell apart. Like I don't know. It just seemed like they could, because I ain't gonna lie, like during the regular season, I was like, yo, they hard to beat. And then like postseason came, it was just like they just started getting exposed. So
they
got I like what the Nuggets got going on. Like I happened to talk about Michael Porter for a little minute, because I remember when he came out of high school, he was like number one. I mean, he was killing it, and then he had a back injury his first year, so it kind of dropped his draft stock a little. And then like he went like number 4, he slipped all the way at number 14 to Denver, and I was like, yo, they got to steal, like, because like some people still didn't know who the dude was. I'm like, yo, that dude a killer. Like if he ever get like back right, like he really gonna turn up in the league. Like I ain't gonna say he the next KD, but he has a very similar game. Like if he put it all together, like when he on, like he just reminds me of KD a lot.
Yeah, but
so
I'm gonna roll with that. The Clippers, I think they just had too much going on, man.
Are they
focus?
I heard they don't even want to keep Paul George, so
I wouldn't either. The way he performed, I wouldn't either. George Paul.
I mean, he did probably had like one good game. What, that last series against the Nuggets?
Yeah, probably about one. I'll give him one. He maybe had two.
But the dude,
Kawhi, he went away too in the last series too. Like the last game, and then he had like 2 4-quarter points.
Yeah, and for them to be as good as defenders as they supposed to be, you know how they hyped it to be. They couldn't stop Jamal Murray. It seemed like neither one of them. But they put old Bron on him. Yeah, Bron was able to do something with him, but Bron did that. Bron did the same thing to Derrick Rose back in what year that was. Derrick Rose won the MVP, and I mean was killing it. Like nobody could hold him.
Probably 2011. Had to been 2011.
Because it was LeBron first year in Miami. LeBron on in the fourth quarter. D Rose couldn't do nothing, but that was where he got a jumper though. So, but yeah, like I said, man, hats off to Bron again. Hopefully he can get 5 and catch up with Kobe, and then
I honestly got them winning the Knicks if they can keep a good team around and build around,
Them
I got them winning the next 2 out
that,
of 3.
and that's what kind of what I was thinking too. Like, because I mean, obviously Anthony Davis gonna come back.
Yeah.
But it's the rest of the team that I feel like gonna determine
Yeah.
whether or not, because there's a lot of teams in the league that's like really like complete, like got a strong starting five. It's a lot of teams in the league like that right now. So yeah, I think just the rest of the guys coming back and being able to play well. I think they might bring KCP back just because he played well in the
Yeah.
finals and did step up.
It just depends
Um,
on him as a person, whether he want more money or not. It depends on what the Lakers can match the money.
that's
They
true
can't
too.
match the money. You know how some players they gonna follow the money. So
Yeah.
he played himself a good contract. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think we both might be able to agree that they might let Danny Green walk.
nah, I think he got 1 more year. I think they did a
You
2 year
sure?
deal, right?
I'm not quite sure, but if he on a 1 year deal, I know if it was me,
See, I know on
buddy. But
1 year. Yeah,
if
he
he
was
was on
out
a
of
one
there.
year deal and it's me, buddy, got to go.
I mean, I probably trade him though. I'll put him on the trade block. Let him play a couple
Man,
of games in the regular season, then trade him.
um, who you think want Danny Green right now?
Nobody.
I mean, that man played pretty bad in
I
the
mean, he don't even
playoffs.
play good defense no more. So
Exactly. Like at least if he could at least do that, then all right, cool. Might be able to talk about something. But
yeah,
like, yeah, he wasn't locking nobody up. So it's like I said, KCP might have saved himself to be able to stay in LA.
yeah.
Um,
I know Rondo. He done after this year. So
oh, for real?
hopefully they can re-sign him too. Dwight Howard.
That's what I was thinking.
JaVale.
What you think they're gonna do with Dwight and JaVale? I think JaVale done.
I signed Dwight. I'll let JaVale go. I'll let JaVale walk.
That's what I was thinking. The same thing. Yeah, JaVale got what, like 3 rings now though? Because he got
Yeah,
what, like
yeah,
2 with Golden State.
yeah,
JaVale got like 3 rings now.
yeah.
Yeah, my man
That's
was just
crazy.
chilling in the background last night. Like, yeah, I done been here before. Like, he was just chilling. Like, I've been here. You
Yeah,
know, I been got rings. You feel me?
yeah.
He was chilling in the background. But yeah. So now with being that NBA season's finally concluded to come to a conclusion. Let's jump ahead to the NFL. We in week 5. Couple games that kind of caught my attention. The Panthers Falcon game kind of caught my attention just because is it just me or the Panthers better without Christian McCaffrey right now?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, but I will say that you can tell the way Mike Davis playing right now. You could tell the system is built for running backs. You know how everybody got a system, so I think
Yeah.
their system more built towards running backs being successful because they do a lot of screen action. Like they do a lot of passes to the running backs.
They don't got no big receivers neither. Like their receivers, like I
No,
think like they tallest like star receiver might be 6 feet tall. Like maybe.
yeah, might be. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think they'll be still good with him, but that I mean, you could tell the
They
system
on
built.
they defeated since he hasn't been there. I ain't gonna say they. I'm taking a stretch by saying yeah they better without him. I think what it is when he's there, they just depend on him so much.
Yeah,
They don't do everything they can to win the games. That's just what I think. And then the Falcons are terrible. So
yeah,
I'm just being honest. Falcons are terrible. I think I would like to see them in the Jets play. Just to see who's the worst team in football right now. The Jets are pretty bad too, man.
yeah. Jets
Like
horrible.
they probably gonna be fighting for the number 1 pick in the draft this upcoming year. Like both teams are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders Chiefs.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie.
Me
Um,
neither.
their defense came to play. I get them that because they was looking horrible the last 2 weeks on defense.
I think
So
I think the Chiefs took them lightly though.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, they came out flat. You could say that, but I'm not going to discredit the Raiders though. I can't do that.
Nah. Derek Carr has been a really decent quarterback in the league for a couple years. I think he just ain't really had like I think Mark Cooper probably played one good season when he was in Oakland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got him a good running back. He got a beast mode tight end, Darren Waller. He like 6'7", like 250, run like some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he got he don't really got like a really, besides the tight end, like I wouldn't say like a really go-to receiver, but like he got like multiple guys.
Yeah,
he got multiple guys. Yeah. What's the kid that went to Clemson? Hunter Renfrow. He out there balling. Yeah, they got Ruggs from Alabama.
He got Edwards from USC.
Yeah.
Ruggs. I don't know if you mentioned Ruggs from Alabama.
Yeah, Ruggs from Alabama. What's the guy that used to play for the Eagles that was on the team when they won the ring? Yeah. He played good last year. They got Zay Jones too. Yeah. Underrated receiver, I think. Yeah, so that's just I think the Chiefs just really took them lightly, and I think maybe Andy Reid got out coached just a little bit. But with the Chiefs though, man, when you play them though, you got to be ready to put up points though, and like the Raiders really aired it out yesterday. So I think that was also a big key to them winning that game. The Eagles and the Steelers game was exciting. I thought the Eagles was gonna pull it out for a second, but then
negative. There's no way you thought that. There's no way.
At one point in time in the game, it looked like they was probably gonna pull it out, but nah.
I never believe that.
Nah, but hey, man.
But what I can say, the Eagles need to get a new defensive coordinator, because there's no way Claypool got 4 touchdowns. I mean, not discrediting his talent, but at the end of the day, they had linebackers on that man. Like, he is on fire. Like, get somebody on him.
Hey, yeah. Dude did ball out. He really should have had 5 touchdowns. One of them got called back.
Yeah, but he gonna be special though. I give him that. He's gonna be a real special player.
Because I saw him at Notre Dame, and then I saw him at the Combine, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know why I thought Calvin Johnson when I first saw him.
Yeah, that he real physical. He physical. Yeah, I say
that. He like what, 6'4", like 235-ish, run like a 4'4".
I can get him. No, but he real physical.
Man, like that just sounds like very Megatron like to me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not saying he's gonna have that type of career, but the potential is there. He's definitely a big physical freak of an athlete. Kind of like DK Metcalf too. Kind of. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about that. That game, because the Vikings was definitely supposed to win that game, but my pick, MVP this season, Russell Wilson, definitely pulled that out. DK made some big plays too. The Vikings were supposed to win that game. I don't know what happened with them, but the Seahawks pulled it out as they always do. But when you got Russell Wilson as your quarterback, I feel like you always got a chance to win the game. Yeah. So that, I mean, he's my pick to win MVP as of right now. As if the season keep going the way it's going, and he keeps playing the way he's playing, I think he gonna bring on his first MVP. And it's crazy. I don't think Russell's ever got an MVP vote. Man, he's been balling since he got in the league. So that's crazy. Balling. That man ain't vote. Like this man really, like, for a couple years now, been at least in the top 5, and for the past, like, last year and this year, he definitely top 3. If you don't put him on 1, but he at least top 3. You got to at least give him that. So something I think, well, not something that was very very tragic yesterday. Not a Cowboys fan. One of the most annoying franchises in the world to me. Dak Prescott getting hurt yesterday. Yeah, that was just ugh. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I was watching the Red Zone. Matter of fact, when I was watching, I'm like, that shit had made me like, feel like it was happening to me when I was watching it. My biggest thing with that, man, I feel like, man, be honest, you want to know my opinion how I feel about that injury? I hate to say it, but I feel like he's screwed, man. I ain't gonna lie, they screwed him, man. If Andy Dalton come in, win games, that will be the new quarterback, because they paying him little to nothing. They paying him like $9 million a year. Andy Dalton somewhere up in there, 15 at least, somewhere in there. So it's like, okay, he winning games. Now if he win games, it's gonna look like that was the problem, because they 1-4. Oh, whatever they are. Not 1-4. What they won yesterday, right? No. Yeah, they
Yeah,
won
yeah,
yesterday.
they
So
ended up winning.
I think they two
Yeah,
and
they played the Giants,
I
but
think they 2-3. So it was 1-3 before that. It's just gonna look like and then if he come in and win it, especially if Andy Dalton win the division, it's gonna look like
who else in that division is? So it's them, the Eagles, the Giants, and what the Redskins.
yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, they they might win because yeah, all them teams are pretty bad.
I mean, I
Yeah, they
think they're
might.
number 1 right now in the division. So
Yeah, they might win that division, which is and
and
with the
you know they
bad record
lost
at
it.
that.
And they lost the division last year. So
So I mean, me personally, yeah, I do agree. I do agree that they did screw the man because they did. I think that was more of a what's their owner name, Jerry Jones. I think that was
yeah,
I think that was more so him like why not pay this man?
I
He,
don't
he
know.
supposed to
He paid.
didn't he
He
supposed to
paid.
start quarter, but it's a guy that works with me. He's a diehard Cowboys fan.
Mhm.
And he was saying this earlier this week. And he was like, man, I just got a feeling, Andy Dalton gonna end up being a quarterback. He was like, think about it. He was like, they paid him, brought him in, and then paid that. You know,
Mhm.
it's just crazy. It ended up happening the way it happened. Him suffering an injury like that. But I don't think that was I don't think that was the problem, man. I think they play calling is the problem because this is what they do. They come out. Well, for one, their defense can't stop nobody. Let me just say that first.
Yeah.
Um, and then like they come out, just throwing the ball, but like that ain't really the strength of they offense.
Yeah.
Run the ball, get the ball. Y'all don't gave Zeke. If I'm a GM and I'm paying this running back all this type of money, and I ain't paying this quarterback all that money, who getting the ball? This
Mhm.
running back, I don't paid all this money. I don't paid you all this money. We about to run the wheels off you. That's what you wanted. That's what we paid you for. I'm about to give you this ball. And so they get down, and then they start trying to run the ball. It's like, no, you need to throw the ball now. Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like their problem is. The same thing. I feel like even though they've been winning a lot lately because they finally started running the ball, the Browns, which I kind of don't like to see because they're in the same division as us. But
Mhm.
we'll talk about that when that week come. But yeah, nah, it was the same. I feel like it was the same thing with the Browns, man. Run the ball, man. You got a beast mode running back. You paying on all this money. Give him the rock. That's what he there for.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that wasn't a problem because he put up numbers. He did what he supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it's gonna seem like Dak is the problem if Andy Dalton come in winning games.
Yeah. If he start winning games, of course that's what the narrative is gonna be. Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Of
I
course.
said that about I said that like a week ago. I said on in one of my little groups. I've been like shit. I said I think Andy Dalton. I mean I think Andy Dalton gonna be the starter too. If he because if that either way it was gonna happen. If that was kept losing games, either way Andy Dalton would have got a chance. Just because
That's
he
you.
was a starting quarterback in the league already. He had his own team.
I feel you. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean it was gonna happen probably either way because the way they was looking, like they started the game off slow yesterday and they had to come back and win. So
Yeah. So and then with that being said, so say all right, so Andy Dalton win all these games, and yeah, it's a good chance they probably win the division. Their division's not that strong, so they win the division. Dak's free agent comes back. You think somebody pick him up?
yeah, of course. You know how many quarterbacks? I mean, Redskins need a quarterback.
That's true.
Um, hell, you never know. The Patriots might not
Oh,
roll with Cam. You never know.
or the Washington team.
Yeah, or yeah, the Washington football team. Then you got the Patriots might not roll with Cam. You never know how it might play out. So I mean, it's a lot of teams that still need quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate that happened to that man. Yeah, that's why I just think man, you need to, and it kind of goes back to even though he's not playing that well anymore, Le'Veon Bell, why he sat out, that made a lot of sense because I mean he played running back,
Yeah.
he get hurt like that's the running back shelf life in the NFL ain't that long as it is anyway, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
For those guys, it's important for them to get paid early in their career versus waiting and then they sustain an injury or something like that. But yeah, that's just unfortunate that happened. Dak, hopefully he could bounce back.
Yeah.
He'll pick him up. So there's 2 games left this week: Chargers and Saints, and Bills versus Titans. What you predicting?
I'm gonna roll with the Chargers tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with the Chargers due to their defense, and I like the way Herbert is playing right now. I think they're gonna put that pressure on the Saints defense. That defense, they got enough talent to stop Drew Brees with no Michael Thomas. And
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it seemed like I don't know. They got some issues over there. Michael Thomas punching players at practice. That's why he can't play tonight.
That.
So it might be some issues going on over there. They are starting off slow. New Orleans don't really start off slow like this. So I'm gonna get an edge
Yeah, they
to
usually.
I'm gonna get an edge to the Chargers tonight. I think the Chargers will pull it out tonight.
So initially, I wanted to say the Saints, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I just got this feeling that the Chargers gonna pull it out. Probably just kind of, it seemed like, I think more so due, it seemed like Drew Brees is slowing down,
Yeah.
and then Michael Thomas not playing again either, which is, I need him to play because he's on my fantasy team. He's just killing me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that him not having Michael Thomas, because Michael Thomas Michael Thomas get at least 9-10 catches a game.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, something.
At least he getting about 15 targets.
Yeah, and he catches the majority of them.
Yeah.
So that I think that's the biggest thing. He don't got his security blanket no more. I mean, yeah, he got Emmanuel Sanders and it's another receiver, number 10. Can't think his name right now.
Man, that guy on fire. Dang,
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
he played good last week, but I mean, can he keep doing that though? You feel me?
I don't know. He did it 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, in the Chargers, they DBs low. They underrated. Like KCA. Yeah, like dude can ball. Like they got some underrated DBs over there. So
real
and then
talented defense. They do got talented defense.
Yeah, then Ingram and Bosa coming off the edge. So
yeah, that's scary.
Then they got with the rookie linebacker they picked up from Oklahoma. He a baller.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, they got some guys over there that can ball. And then like Brad, honestly, so I think Justin Herbert, if he would have entered the draft a year earlier, he probably would have been the number 1 quarterback taken off the board. He still went pretty high. I think if we're just talking about just straight up raw talent, just raw talent, I think he's better than Tua and Joe Burrow. We just talking about just straight up raw talent.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, he was 6'5", with 230, big body, can run, big arm. Just a raw talent, I think he's better. I think those guys were just in better systems than he was coming out of college. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Tua. I roll with Tua. I'm a Tua.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an Alabama fan, so of course I love Tua. So that's how I'm just telling you what I really think. Because I mean, if I was gonna be biased, I'm gonna say Tua better than both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think the Chargers pull it out, but it's gonna be a close game though. It ain't gonna be like no dominating victory. And then we got the Bills and the Titans. That game's supposed to be Tuesday, and then on the Bills is my who I got in second place right now to win MVP, Josh Allen. I've been talking about Josh Allen since last year. Some people look at me crazy when I say this, but I'm like, bro, dude, really the white Cam Newton though.
Yeah, he talented, man. He you know what he is though? This what people wanted Tim Tebow to be. He a better Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow would never be nothing like Josh Allen. I don't think.
Now I'm talking about because he can run the ball too, but he passed way better than Tim Tebow. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
that's the type of player. Josh Allen is what people wanted Tim Tebow to be. Because you know how people kept giving Tim Tebow chances after chances, hoping he can be able to throw.
I mean, Tim Tebow did win a couple games in Denver, and he did beat the Steelers in the playoff game. Just
Yeah,
saying.
but nah, Josh Allen. Yeah, but yeah, Josh Allen on fire, man. I think
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs signing really helped.
Oh yeah. I mean, so yeah, when I saw Stephon Diggs going to the Bills, I was like, watch Josh Allen really ball out this year because, like, especially him being a young quarterback. Now he got a veteran receiver, somebody know like I know this dude can win his matchups and get open, and I've been watching Stephon Diggs since Stephon Diggs was in high school, dude, is a killer. Son. I mean, I remember he came out, he got drafted like 4th, 5th round. I was like, how the hell, and I mean, he got to the league and showed out. I mean, and still doing it. So you ask me, definitely, as a route runner, I got him top 3, top 5. Definitely one of the top route runners in the league, and then probably a top 10 receiver overall as well. Yeah, dude can ball, man. And then the Bills, they got a little running game going too. Their defense has been pretty good for the past couple of years too. They got a lot on corner out there, Tre'Davious White. Linebackers are pretty good. They probably got one of the best safety tandems in the league that's very underrated. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Both of them been balling for the past couple of seasons as well. They both very underrated.
But hey, you forgot about Josh Norman. They got Josh Norman come out there too now. Josh Norman played some good football last Sunday.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. They do got him on the other. They do got him on the other side. That is right. Veteran player. I feel like Josh Norman lost a step too, but that's expected to come. With age and especially playing cornerback in the NFL. Yeah, eventually your speed gonna go a little bit, but that's why he ain't number one corner.
I ain't gonna say he lost a step. I don't think he was motivated enough.
What, playing in Washington?
Yeah, because he played all right in Washington. He wasn't bad, horrible, but I feel like he on the Super Bowl team now. He know what's at stake now. Like he know he can win.
He wasn't the Josh Norman we saw in Carolina. Just saying. I mean, and he got paid to go to Washington. Like he got paid when he went to Washington, man. Like he got a nice little contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Titans got a squad too. Don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna come down to the quarterback play.
Nah, I think it's over. I think, man, I ain't gonna lie. I think the Bills gonna beat them bad.
You don't think it's gonna be a close game?
Nah, I think it's gonna be Bills win by Bills 35-17.
So this is the only knock against the Bills. The Bills seem to got a bad habit of letting people back in the games, even though they do eventually close them out. But they got a bad habit of letting people, they don't shut the door all the way. They let teams. And Tennessee not one of them type teams you want to play with like that. Yeah, because when they played us, and my team, my Baltimore Ravens, they played us last year. in the playoffs, and of course, I'm gonna talk junk. I'm gonna run them out because that's my team. But I ain't took no bets because I was like, nah, like I'm not betting against them. Not right now. They hot too. They just beat the Patriots. And they just beat the Chiefs in the regular season. And like in the regular season, I was like, nah, that's a team you want to play with, man. Then
you can't go off that, dude. You can't go off that. That was last year, man. Because you got this a new year, so I mean, their defense not even playing nowhere close.
Damn near the same.
Huh?
It's damn near the same team, and Ryan Tannehill playing better than he did last year.
It's the same team, but they're not playing like the same team. That's what I mean. Like their defense is not nowhere close to the same team as last year. Like,
oh yeah, okay. What's up with they signed Clowney, right? I ain't seen him make no noise yet. Really? I know they let Jarrell Casey go, which I would not have done. I would have kept Jarrell Casey, very underrated defensive tackle. Yeah. And if they let him go, I would have kept him, me personally. But yeah, Clowney I ain't seen nothing, special yet this year. I mean, he played some good football for Seattle last year. He ain't had a lot of sacks, but like he just real disruptive. Like he just be causing a habit. Like he do a lot of things that don't show up in the stats, but they affect the game. He one of them type players. Yeah. But I got the Bills winning. I need Josh Allen to put up about one of them 30, 40 games he be putting up, because I'm thinking I'm probably 10 points behind right now, but right now I'm projected to win my fantasy matchup this week. Yeah. So I just need need him to play good, you know, and I need the tight end, Smith from the Titans, you know, to just have a regular game, get your little average 9-10 points, and then I'll be good in fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this week though, man. Hey man, we'll catch y'all next week. We out.